basically what we do in vinyl is we pick a certain design and we can make any design we want. Actually, it gets pretty tricky designs that we can do, and some other designs are easy. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to get on this screen here, you're going to size it. Each of these boxes is an inch by an inch. So you're going to size it up to what you want, and then I'm going to tell him to go ahead and put it in the cutter.
Oh, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow, fancy.
So you have to line that up.
Okay.
Just get us to be backed up so when you guys are short, you can help.
Alright, and then when he's done, you make sure it's the right size, and whatever's on this board is going to cut out there. So you're just going to go to cutting, and then when you hit that, you're going to hit OK, and it cuts out your design. And then Brandon down here is going to show you guys what he actually does when it comes out of there, what you're going to do to peel it. So,
Okay, wow.
all you do is you peel it up from the plastic there. And then this would be like what a finished one looks like here.
So how do you know what you're doing? Oh, I see.
Yeah, and when it's cut out like that, it sticks down, and then once you peel up, it'll come up.
And you're peeling the skirt.
Yeah, yep. You want that to be out. You just throw that away and you have your design. So here I have a hoodie that I'm going to demonstrate how to put on a hoodie, so you guys can come back here with me.
Have you ever peel off a letter?
Never.
No? Because it cuts it back way.
No, sometimes. You get a couple myself. Peel the leather, I like it.
All right, where are we going next?
We're following you. Okay. It's quiet. It's very quiet.
This is Alright, when we get the design cut out, when we put it on the hoodie, we size it up to make sure it's straight and it's not crooked on the hoodie. So when we put it on, basically, just size it up, make sure you're about even on both sides. And then as long as it's even, you can go ahead and put this protective, this just protects it from melting to the iron here. And then we put it down, and then 40 seconds treats it, and then after that comes up, I'll just iron it on, and then we'll take this other one, put it on there, and then it's the two-tone that we've just come out with that we are doing lately. So
eyeball all of them for?
usually we like to use a tape measure, but I can get the eyeball down to the point where I can see what's going on. So here's like what a finished one
Oh,
looks
so that's
like.
how you make it with
Yes.
two colors.
Yep, yep. And this is a 2XL. I don't know which one of you guys can wear this, but we were going to give this away. And you guys fit it. I don't mean to like put you on the spot or anything.
I'll take it. I don't care.
All right, here.
Thanks.
Yep. So after this is done, it's actually pretty hot sometimes. There's some ink left on there, but that's not going to harm the vinyl. So you're just going to squeegee it on. And once it's pretty stuck down, make sure nothing comes up with it. Peel that off, it's on the shirt, and then the second coat, just go over, make sure everything's lined up there, and you're going to do the same. I usually let it sit a little shorter that time so that the color doesn't ruin the vinyl. So other than that, I mean, that's basically what we do. And then after it's done, it's all to you guys.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Okay,
I'll give this to your coach.
I'm going to keep moving.
You guys can follow me and then go in and be part of the class.
Thank
Yep,
you.
thank you.
Do you know about that?
Me too.
Crooked.
Alright, so this is our embroidery station. On this computer is where we do all of our designs. We can either make them in the program or bring in a picture from on the web or a picture that we take to do the design, and then once we have the design sized and ready, we go ahead and send it over to the machine here. And then the size of the designs can be from 14 by 7 inches down to anything to like 1 inch by 1 inch. And once we get everything ready, we go ahead and set it up in here, and we can do almost any color, and we can do up to 10 colors on a garment, and then we go ahead and start it up. And this is actually it. Often the thread down here jams, so we have to take it out and re-thread it. And this is the Board of Education logo that we designed on there. That's printed right now.
How many minutes do we have left, Tim?
Like 5.
Okay. We'll go ahead and take them to the next station, and then we'll show them that when it's finished.
Okay.
Lance?
Good job, Lance.
Nice.
See, I told you. I should go over here and watch it yourself.
Mr. Gardner, my parents were really proud of that test.
This is the construction portion of the machine, manufacturing class. And basically what we do back here is all types of woodwork for anybody. We make chairs, cornhole boards, we even make candy dispensers, tables and everything. Any job you want done with wood, we can do it. And basically that's all. You can see this candy dispenser we made. Where's the candy? Yeah, I know, we can't bring it today for you guys.
Where's the candy?
Bunch of machines that we can basically make anything slides and stuff.
Can you show us one of those chairs? These are all the chairs that all the kids in the classroom. Mr. Clark, can you show? I wanted to show the board how these chairs.
Oh, well, these aren't manufactured.
No, but
These are my 8th grade.
8th grade kids are making these.
It's a nice little campfire chair or something.
Did you guys sell those or no?
No, these are the 8th grade.
Makes sense.
They've enjoyed making these. They work hard on these. And for most of them, almost all of them, it's the first time they ever touched any type of saw or wood or any kind of experience like this. It's been real positive.
I think that you should consider that. I think so too. Like she said, I bought them water bottles and a flower bottle.
There you go. Okay.
Had some laser engraving on it?
Yes. Yep. All right, Lance.
All right, Lance.
I like the color.
What's amazing is this case we did.
Very cool. I'm going to give this to your coach.
All right.
So.
Thank you.
Oh, where do we go? Oh, we got to go back in here.
We're going back in here?
Sorry, she had me off kilter.
Drew will take over for you guys.
Back about Toby.
All right, hello everyone. This is the garment section, and here's our garment printer, and here's our press dryer that we use for the shirts. The garment printer is specifically just to make shirts, designs on shirts with ink. And before we print anything, we start with a computer and get the design right. And this is called Corel right here. This is a certain thing that we use to get the design for the shirts. We use text and pictures on here. We can either start with Print Shop, Adobe Illustrator, and this, but it ends up being on this so we can move it onto the platform. To start, after we get the design on here, we have to line up this so it's 14 by 16 to match the garment platform right here. And then we have to print this or send it over there. And the things we have to focus on is the properties. Right here, the ink volume determines how vivid basically the ink will be and how much we use. And then we send that right over. Alright, now here's where we line up the shirt. Try to get you guys to see this. The shirt goes right over the garment platform. And usually, on all of our shirts, there'll be a line down the center of the shirt to match up with this arrow here to show that it's centered. But this one seems to not have one. So what we do instead, if they don't have a line, is we equal out the sleeves. And depending on the size, we move it backwards and forward to get the design right where we want. This one is a logo, which will be on the pocket. It doesn't take very long to print, probably like max like 30 seconds, but where we spend most of our time is probably the dryer. That'll take 40 seconds. This won't be very long, but right now we've been working on actually 300 shirts, which takes a lot of ink. The cartridges are probably around $200.
What kind of shirt? Did you say a colored one?
Yeah, those ones are for the field day. We have the on there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We've had a lot, like probably 300 front and back. And after the design is on, come over to the press dryer right here.
Put on these, right?
The vinyl, yes. This is what takes actually most of the time. That's why we've been behind a little bit on those shirts.
Every single shirt that comes out, you have to do it one at a time?
Yeah, one at a time.
Okay.
Well, we used to use the conveyor belt right there, but
Oh.
we don't really use that often.
Wow.
And it can't air dry?
No, not usually.
You gotta like soak it in there.
Yeah. Let's make sure the ink stays on. None of it can wipe off at all. Now shirt is done.
Cool. Very cool.
This is a medium, so I don't know if anybody would want it. Just doesn't matter. Right?
You want it?
Kids, anything? Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Lance.
And the next station is Brian on the laser engraver over there.
Alright, this is our laser engraving station. I'm going to make this pretty quick for everybody. So the first thing we got here, we got a design that was pre-made. We're working on a job right now, actually. So to make it easier, you're going to want to take this design, put it into this program. This is CorelDRAW. It just makes it easier to print. I'll show you why later. And once you get it here, you take it to print. And here, this is where you get how fast and how powerful you would make the laser. So we're going to turn the speed up and power up. Okay, once we've done that, we have our design. And what we do here is we're going to size it and put it where we want it in the machine. So to fit this plaque, we're going to have to make it 4.7 inches wide. So we'll do that and put the coordinates in for there, which they're already in there. We ran on paper for sake of time. So we're there, we're ready to print, and we take our engravable, bring it over to the machine, And we got lines down here. And you just line it up real quick. See underneath where the up there.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So you better get the temple to sign up.
Put her in there. Find their job on the actual machine.
Whatever image in here, we can put it down on a piece of paper. Show you guys. Put it on the button like this.
Here, you can get over here. I'll move over here.
Why? You're just a little thing.
I wish.
Look at Ryan missed.
I see.
I'll have to clean it
Because Big Brother's listening.
You guys can have these buttons.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. No, you really. I like that. Brooke, you having some trouble?
Yeah, I am. I can't get the bed. Yeah, okay. All right, you can press it all the way. You can press it all the way.
She does it like it's not that.
I know it.
Thank you.
Cherish that forever.
I'm going to wear it everywhere.
For
Brian's going to be sad he's not in this picture.
Is that it, Lance?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to have you sit down and do our couple financial things. We'll be
that
done.
was really nice. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Lance, good job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lance.
It was impressive, Rep. Hey, Rep. It was impressive.
Why are you so hot?
All right, we're going to run through our classmate real quick. We have freshman 6, sophomore 5, junior 7, and seniors 5. Total students, we have 23. In previous class experience, we have 8. So every year we have a lot of young kids trying to teach them. It starts out slow because they got to learn everything. Job comparison throughout the years since 2003, estimated, because we haven't finished the school year yet, is about 195 jobs. We usually increase our jobs each year, but it could be kind of misleading because this year we did a lot of small jobs. You do one hoodie, it could just be one job, and then you could have 500 shirts as another job. It just depends. Here's the amount of money made through the months of this year. Our monthly income and expenditures from September to April. And this year, our income from April is $15,771, and our expenditures is $14,527, and which comes out to a profit from April $1,243.27. And we're not finished yet. And our income credits, we still have unpaid and unrecorded invoices for $3,400. And we did something new this year. We started donations. And we donated some stuff to the PTO. We donated a set of cornhole boards. So we did that new. Employee incentives came out to about $200 this year. We try to reward ourselves for working hard. We bought new equipment. We bought a new vinyl cutter this year. And another new thing we did this year, we had new display and inventory items. We bought all these displays so people can see what we actually have and what we can actually make them. And then our outstanding debt still is about $1,500 that we still probably have to owe. So our adjusted income would be about $21,741, and then our adjusted expenditures would be $16,227, and then our profit, estimated profit, would be $5,713. And here's our profit comparison from over the years.
Well, apparently this is our profit comparison, more exact number estimations compared to the graph. As you see that it has fluctuated throughout the years because the jobs have not been quite as large as what they have been throughout the years. So when it says like 195, it could be from anywhere from a hoodie to a little tiny sticker that we can make or something like that. So the amount of profit sort of just fluctuates inside that way. There's not much we can do about that. Except during the holidays, like Christmas, when everything runs rampant. Class positives. Apparently we have very competitive prices to other businesses around our community. We give donations apparently to the school. New displays, which are right there. 100% of the profit, of course, goes straight to our school. We did make a profit, although swimming is a profit.
And then we'd like to thank those who continually support us each year. And we always have customer satisfaction. If there's a problem, you can bring it back and we'll always fix it. Class negatives, we didn't get some of our own school business, which is normal, like most years. Marketing, we can always do a better job of marketing. We started to do the new display this year, and we got an ad in the community roundup this year also.
Yeah, I like that. Mm-hmm.
And then shipping costs, it's always hard to control shipping costs because you got to order a lot for a small amount of shipping, and if you order one shirt, the shipping could be like $10 more than the shirt.
And then this year we did less big jobs. We had a lot of big jobs last year. This year we didn't. We had a lot of jobs, but they were just a lot of small jobs. Future goals, we always want to increase profit margins. We want to get more of our own school business from different coaches and teachers. We always want to reduce shipping costs. Continue and increase employee incentives so our employees work hard. We want to increase our marketing, advertising, and try to finish our catalog. Finish our website, talk about Drun and Facebook. And for the last few years, we've been talking about purchasing a sublimation machine.
What is that?
It's like you see at the fair, how they make those shirts and all that real quick at the fair. It's like that. It's like a printer. Yeah. And that's it. Any questions?
What do you consider to be a big, let's say like T-shirts? What do you consider to be a big order for here?
Well, most people, there's a lot of students that will come in and just want one T-shirt, which counts as a job.
Yeah, but if I wanted to order like 50.
We count that as a big job. But our biggest jobs each year is usually home base from the middle school, which is probably sometimes 500 shirts.
And field day.
Field day. Yeah, we have field day this year that we're still working on right now. Any other questions?
And if we wanted to put it in order, who do we contact, or how do we get pricing? Or
Mr. Clark you can contact. You can contact one of the students, but Mr. Clark's always here.
And for the pricing, it varies depending on what you want.
Right.
And what type of T-shirt. For like the vinyl and stuff, it's usually $5 per foot for vinyl. So to add that onto the shirt and having to make profit off of it, so that can be, depending on the shirt, that can be anywhere from, and the design, it can be like $25 to like $15. So it's like $10 difference.
But vinyl, would you recommend that other than printing? Because it probably lasts longer, right?
Yeah, we like vinyl better.
Yeah.
The printing has its sort of bad points. It can't really go on darker T-shirts. It's more based on lighter, focusing on that sort of stuff. We can do darker T-shirts. It's just it might take a little bit of time because we have to do screening, which was that crazy orange thing that is in our room over there.
Yeah. Thank you.
do employees get a commission based on jobs that you found, or if you get charges down?
No. What we get is sort of like
incentive.
The incentive is like a little tiny party that we have with like apple cider. Sorry, I keep using light a lot. That's improper English. Sorry. It's usually donuts, pizzas, or basically bribed with food.
Oh, okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
We thought about giving commission, and it's just, you can't get it for being in school and working. You'd have to come before school and make sure it's after school, and you just have to put in more time than what's recommended.
Food's good.
We have had customers actually give us tips on top of their bill, and when that happens, I usually pass it on to the students because they did the work.
Great job.
Good job. Thank you very much.
Great job, all of you, and thank you.
Any questions of how well we work together, or?
Sure. How well do you work?
How well do you work?
Well, it's nice to see the growth and what's happening here.
I mean, when you look at the chart,
Yeah.
it's progress every year.
Yeah, absolutely.
So do you guys all get along?
Not everybody could say that.
I don't think so.
I'd say it depends on the day.
Yeah, I think absolutely. I think it's a little smaller than last year.
That's how we are. Depends on the day.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That's very
Thank
good.
you.
Excellent.